Hello everyone, this is MD Rahman and this will be my final project on CIS-9467 class, and in my final project I decided to use the Excel solver application in my investment portfolio that I created here. So my goal will be, I wanted to see how many shares and bonds I need here in order to get a certain return on investment here. So the way I calculated here, I have price, I have number of share, I have dividend rate, and then I have tax rate. So this is how I calculated. I calculated simply multiplying price per share or bond, multiplying by number of share or bond, and then using 20% dividend here, and then after applying the 15% tax rate, which is simply 1 minus the 15. So same thing, I use it here, the same way of calculating it, and then I have it here is the total return on investment after tax. So I wanted to see if I can get a target return on investment using this scenario, and I wanted to see how many shares and bonds and corporate bond I need here. So let's use Excel solver. So Excel solver, here it is. I wanted to use it. So first I wanted to set the value first. So value, I wanted to get it 100,000. I wanted to get 100,000 return on investment. And then I need to set certain constraints. The first one, I will be setting this number, the number of shares and number of bonds, and this I wanted to set equal to integers. Okay. Then I wanted to set other ones, and the other one I wanted to set this, which is stock price. I wanted to set it at least $200. Okay, I wanted to set the municipal bond price at least $300. Then I wanted to set the other one, which is corporate bonds, at least at $400. Then I wanted to set the other constraint, and those will be the dividend. I wanted to set dividend no more than 20%. I wanted to set the municipal interest no more than 30%. Then I wanted to set the corporate interest rate on bond, which is no more than 40%. So you see, I set all the constraints that I needed in order to get $100,000 return on investment after tax. So I wanted to see if I can get it. So let's use the Excel solver if I can get it. So this is Excel solver. So you see, within a matter of second, I got $100,000. So in order to get $100,000, the Excel solver is telling me under the given scenario, I need 217 stock, 398 municipal bond, and 629 corporate bond in order to get $100,000 return on investment when my dividend is 20%, interest rate is 30%, and interest rate here 40%, given the tax scenario 15%, 10%, and 40%. So now if I was calculating this by manually or using calculator, doing it, it would take long time to do that. So Excel solver makes our life a lot easier. So now I wanted to see another scenario, which is what if my tax are different, tax rate, because every year tax rate change. So I wanted to see under the different scenario. For example, I have different tax rate. Then I wanted to see how many number of bond, how many number of stock, how many number of municipal bond and corporate bond I need in order to get the 100,000. So I created another investment portfolio just with the different tax rate. So before my tax rate was 15, 10 and 40%. Now I have tax rate 20, 25 and 35%. Now I wanted to see how many shares and municipal bond and corporate bond I need in order to get $100,000 here. So let's use the Excel solver to calculate it. So Excel solver, basically the same method. So I wanted to see the value here. So value I wanted to see, I wanted to make it 100,000. So I wanted to make it 100,000, and then I wanted to set certain constraint, and the constraint will be the number of shares and bond. Then I wanted to send it as this. I wanted to set it as integer. Okay. Then I wanted to do other constraint, and that would be common stock. I wanted to set it $200 at least. Then I wanted to send this is, which is municipal bond, at least $300. And the last one will be corporate bond, which I wanted to send it the last one, $400. Now I wanted to set other constraint, but now I'm not will be using the dividend here. I wanted to use the tax rate here. So the tax rate here is a different tax rate, which is no more than 20%. Then I wanted to use no more than 25 for the municipal bond. Then I wanted to use the no more than 35% for the corporate bond. So I have set all the constraints that I need in order to get $100,000 when my tax rates are different. So now solve it to see if I can get the $100,000 here. So let's solve it. You see, so within a matter of few seconds I got the $100,000 I needed in under the given scenario. Now you see, if we go back here, before I need 217 common stock when my tax rate was 15%. Now I need 218 common stock when my tax rate is 20%. Same thing before for the municipal bond, I need, when I had 10% tax rate, I need 398. Now I need, under the different tax rate, which is 25%, now I need 352. And the last one for the corporate bond, before the tax rate was 40%, I need 629. Now I need here, you see, exactly 666 when my tax rate is 35%. So you see, the Excel solver is very powerful tool where we can use under the use to calculate certain objective that need for the business. For this investment portfolio, I got that 100,000 on Excel using Excel solver. For other businesses, you can get, like, for example, maximum profit, how to calculate maximum profit, how to get the break-even point, how to maintain the minimum cost, how to get the maximum value. So many things can be calculated by using Excel solver, because this is very easy way and efficient way of calculating it. Just one more things before I conclude my video, which is for the municipal bond, it's usually tax exempt. So, but for just for this given scenario, I use the 10% municipal bond for here in order to make this video more interesting and make it more sense. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it.